Monica is a 28-year-old Black American woman currently living in Montana. She is 6 months pregnant and is now faced with an important and rather urgent decision. Should she remain in the United States or raise her child in her home country of France? Her parents currently live in France, which is a big factor in her decision. Monica will soon be a single mother and knows the support from her parents would be helpful. However, her parents are not with her at the moment, and she has asked us to help her research each country and their benefits for new mothers. The main factor influencing her decision is maternal mortality, specifically the factors that influence maternal mortality in each country. Today, we will help Monica make her decision by reviewing a number of factors surrounding maternal mortality and deciding which country is a better fit. The maternal mortality rate themselves show a clear favorite of France, having 11.8 deaths per 100,000 live births, compared to the US at 22 maternal deaths per 100,000 live births. France takes the early lead with 1 point. Since Monica is 28, age is important when researching maternal mortality. In Monica's age range, France has the lower rate at 16.9 deaths per 100,000 live births, whereas the US has 21.1 deaths per 100,000 live births. The infant mortality rate is another important factor directly related to maternal mortality. France takes the crown on this subject as well, seeing that they have 3.3 deaths per 1,000 live births compared to the US rate of 5.6 deaths per 1,000 live births. This long-term maternal mortality rate graph demonstrates how France's rate has remained consistent throughout the past 30 years, while the US rate continues to stray upwards, showing an increase in deaths. This makes France ahead 2-0. Monica knows that the US mixes parts of the four healthcare models shown. France sticks to the Bismarck model, providing healthcare to everyone regardless of income. Monica has healthcare through her employer in the US, so she would be comfortable receiving healthcare from either of these countries. Monica knows that poverty in the US has a better rate than France. The US has a poverty rate of 11.1%, whereas France reaches 14.5%. This gives the US their first point and gives Monica a little hope that the US is worth the stay. Let's review. Monica favors France in 4 categories, while only preferring the US's poverty rate. We will now look into support groups offered in each country and how the government has attempted to address maternal mortality in each country. WIC is an American program that offers support for mother and children up to 5 years old. They provide breastfeeding support for new mothers, which is a great help for Monica since she is a single mother. This program focuses more on support after birth when maternal mortality rates are the highest. Women in Health Alliance International is a French program that focuses on the medical aspect of maternal mortality by increasing access to emergency obstetric care. They also increase research for medical factors that may lead to maternal mortality after birth. The U.S. does not provide federal mandated paid maternity leave, allowing employers to not pay new mothers when on leave. However, the Family and Medical Leave Act does give a new mother 12 weeks of unpaid time off, ensuring job security when they return. Unlike the U.S., maternity leave in France is a federal requirement. All new mothers must be offered at least 16 weeks of paid maternity leave, as well as their job security. Employers that don't follow this mandate are fined up to 1,500 euros and may be required to pay extra fees to the mother. If we haven't noticed already, France is taking this race with flying colors. Monica is thoroughly impressed with the factors surrounding the low maternal mortality rates in France and is ready to begin moving there as soon as possible. However, there are a few factors left to consider. Monica must focus on socioeconomic factors, such as housing and food prices, as well as education systems in France. Poor housing conditions could mean the difference between Monica being able to afford healthy food and remaining healthy. Montana currently has an average price of $309.35 per square foot, and country homes in France range anywhere from $232 to $430 per square foot. This is about the same in terms of pricing, and shouldn't be a major factor in Monica's decision. France, although similar in some categories, seems to have slightly cheaper prices when it comes to milk and lettuce, but much higher prices when it comes to sirloin. This makes Monica give 1 vote to the US in terms of meat prices. The American education system implements extracurricular activities, allowing students to explore their interests outside of academics. The French education system focuses solely on academics. Both systems have benefits, but Monica appreciates the American focus on individuality. Monica is now ready to move to France. She has taken into account the factors surrounding maternal mortality, and France's healthcare and government have proven to be more enhanced in offering the best care to new mothers. She is fully focused on moving to France, and she has made the right decision that is best for her and her child.